are just 13 days away from playoffs, and I think it's time to lock in my official playoff predictions. I put together a list of the 8 players that I think will finish at the top of the leaderboard and have a chance at becoming 1v1 me champion. Let's get the easy ones out of the way. These ones shouldn't need much of an explanation. My first 3 are Clef, Wesley, and Young Desi. These guys have been the best players in the league all season long and have a combined record of 69 and 25 this season. If any of these 3 miss the playoffs, it'll be a massive choke job. Then we have Dignity, who's had a huge season so far. He's currently ranked number 2, and I think at this point, he's a lock to finish in the top 8. His offense has carried him to this point, putting up 38 points per game, and I don't think anyone wants to run into him in that first round. And of course, I can't leave out the man himself. My 5th playoff qualifier is Drini. He might be 12th on the leaderboard right now, but he's only 5 points out of the top 8 with 4 more games left to play this week. Drini has won 73% of his games this season, so I think he'll be good for at least 15 points this week, putting him right back in the middle of the top 8. He's had a couple of unfortunate losses this season, including losses to UMYP and Swolasimo, but other than that, he's taken down just about every top player in the league this season, making him a huge threat in a single elimination bracket. If you've watched my recent videos, you know I couldn't make these predictions without adding in Gabagool. He's 15 and 6 on the season so far, but he's missing that one big 15-point win to boost him up the leaderboard. And I think he'll get that big win later this week against Dignity, and once Gab gets into that top 8, all he'll have to do is maintain his position. He's played well on defense all season long, averaging 2 interceptions per game, which will always give himself a chance to win. I can't lie, this one does feel a bit scary, but I am gonna lock in Mr. Football as one of my picks. The reason I'm scared is because he's had a very up and down season so far, but despite that, he was able to work his way into the top 8 last week. Playing with the Saints hasn't been too pretty for 88, but he's made some insane plays and has had crazy ice this season to secure big wins. And I think that is exactly the type of player that'll find their way into the playoffs with the potential to do some big damage. This last pick might blow your mind, but I gotta go with Sirius as my last playoff qualifier. I tried talking myself out of making this pick, but looking through his recent matches made it so hard for me to leave him out. Sirius had another slow start to his season, but has won 7 of his last 9 matches, putting him in a prime spot to qualify. He's playing with the Eagles this season, one of the best teams in the game, and has won some huge matches as of late. He took down Dez 46-31 and Fancy 48-39. Those are 2 of the best players in our league, and if Sirius can keep up this level of play, he'll find his way in for sure. And those are my 8 picks to make the playoffs this season. Let me know in the comments below who I missed.